Hello and welcome to Spotlight on the Scriptures. I am Pastor Dan Wickert at Emmanuel Lutheran Church in Granbury, Texas. Today we're going to take a look at the 16th chapter of Luke, and we're going to focus on verse 26. Verse 26 says, "Besides all this, between you and us, a great chasm has been fixed, so that those who might pass from here to you cannot do so, and no one can cross from there to us." Now, where this verse is in the middle of is in the story of Lazarus and the rich man. Jesus starts out this story, which says that there was a rich man who led an opulent life, and the beggar who was outside his door at the kind of the bench where other people who were poor would get things from the rich people on specified holidays and things like that. And there was this poor person named Lazarus who got nothing from the rich man. And Lazarus suffered much in his life. Jesus talks about how he had wounds that were attended to by wild dogs, but the rich man gave him nothing. So they both die, and they end up in the underworld, in Hades, if you would. And the rich man is separated from Lazarus by a great chasm. And the rich man calls out to Lazarus, still with strange words like, "Have my servant, hey, Abraham, could you have my servant Lazarus come and do something for me?" So we see in this exchange still this separation. And that's why I want to talk about this idea of a chasm here. Now, it's easy for us to, if we're going to visualize this, there's a great separation between this one part of the underworld where there's great suffering and the other part where there is comfort. And in between is a chasm. Now, what if this representation of a chasm is something that is not imposed by the divine, but is made by us? What if the separation between the rich person who is in comfort and the poor person who is in suffering, what if that separation is a chasm made by us, made by humanity, so that we don't have, those of us who are in comfort, don't have to interact with those who are in suffering. And we feel like, well, there's really this barrier, and I really don't belong with the people who are suffering or different from me. So maybe this chasm is of our own making. And if it is of our own making, what can we do to fill in the chasm and come together as people, as children of God, so that we may share in comfort and also share in empathy and understanding of suffering, and also share our suffering together? Amen.